Hello, and welcome to this review of the Hots for Scots historical romance book series by Caroline Lee. I'm Olivia, your favorite resource for book recommendations you can easily screenshot. You're watching Random Olive Reads. First up is a Scot mess. Six brothers are told by their father that they need to get married within the year, and the first to sire a son will become the next laird of the clan. Finn has no problem adhering to this decree since he has already met the love of his life, Fiona. While Finn is excited to officially become betrothed and marry, Fiona is hesitant and unsure of the commitment. We also experience a bit of mistaken identity due to both Finn and Fiona having identical twin siblings. However, it's clear that Finn and Fiona will work things out in pretty short order. This was a quick and steamy read. For book 2 of the series, we have Scott on her trail. Duncan has met his new sister-in-law's twin, Skye, in book 1, and has appreciated her outspoken strength ever since. However, he has no intention of following his father's decree to seek a wife and would rather live a simple life as a goldsmith. On a journey to deliver his master's handcrafted jewelry, he's stopped by highwaymen and robbed. He is shocked to learn that Skye is the ringleader of the thieves and wonders why a well-born lady needs to steal. In a tussle over the jewelry, Duncan absconds with Skye. They spend more time together on the road and absolutely fail at resisting their attraction for each other. It's fun to see these two bicker and argue with fiery passion. And when Duncan finds out Skye's reasons for stealing from strangers, he jumps to her defense, and we get to see that plot resolve pretty neatly. This was another quick and steamy read of this series. Getting Scott and Bothered is book 3 of the series. Roke has repeatedly asked his lover and clan healer Merwin to marry him, but she keeps refusing, and he has no idea why. It's clear that they have a cozy domestic relationship, with Roke spending his nights at Merwin's cottage more than in his assigned barracks. However, Merwin believes that Roke doesn't love her, and she doesn't want to be in a marriage where the love is one-sided. Oh, by the way, she's also carrying his child without having told him yet. While it takes a bit of meddling from Roke's aunt and sister to get Merwin to confront Roke with her fears, he is shocked and surprised and needs his own time to unpack his feelings. Watch out for some danger from another member of a clan, and we have dire circumstances that lead to necessary declarations. In Scott Water is book 4 of the series. The scientific minded brother Malcolm is approaching his father's ultimatum to marry logically. He plans to seek out a relatively young widow with a track record of giving birth to sons and living in conditions where a proposal from a laird's son will be seen as a boon. He identifies the perfect candidate in Evelyn and is instantly attracted to her when he sees her at the market. Soon, he's journeying to her cottage to propose marriage, but decides to get to know her and her sons while they are all stuck inside during a rainstorm. Evelyn has been living in rough conditions, caring for her two young children, and is grateful to have the help and support of Malcolm. Both Evelyn and Malcolm very quickly fall in love with each other while weathering the storm, and it was nice to see both of them appreciate the other person's intellect and ingenuity. I loved how Malcolm interacted with the kiddos, and it was clear that Evelyn was softened by this as well. Drop It Like It's Scott is book 5 of the series. Brother Alistair is too busy running the clan to find a bride, even though his father has stated that the first son to marry and sire an heir will be the next laird. Alistair is still being stuck being a workaholic. The housekeeper's daughter Lara has had a crush on Alistair for ages, even though he has never noticed her. She's determined to assist Alistair in relaxing and finding pleasure, and he's very happy to go along with it. It's your classic oblivious male main character type of story, with our gal finally being bold enough to go after what she wants. Scott to the Touch is book 6 of the series. Kiergan is the charming rake of the clan with no desire to marry or to inherit the lairdship. So he is shocked to find that his father has arranged for him to marry a lady from another clan. But not to worry, Davina is not interested in marrying him either, so she's disdainful and rude to Kiergan when she and her family arrive at the castle. However, Catelyn is the sister who catches Kiergan's attention and affection, even though she believes that she's cursed and destined not to marry. Spending time with Catelyn is enough to cause Kiergan to change his tune on marriage, and support from Catelyn and his father boosts his confidence in his ability to serve a purpose to the clan. We had all sorts of humor and hijinks in the secret passages in the castle here, along with discovering the reason why Davina is so hesitant to marry. Scott Under the Mistletoe is book 7 of the series. Nessa, the one sister out of all 6 of those brothers, is tired of her father setting up betrothals to random men named Henry who keep dying before she even gets a chance to meet them. She is determined to convince the man she actually loves to stand up for himself and ask her father for her hand in marriage. Bronn is the son of the housekeeper and feels that he's unworthy of marrying Nessa, so he shrinks back and allows her father to continue to arrange all of these betrothals. Luckily, Nessa is super insistent and forces Bronn to realize the depths of her feelings. This was a pretty quick novella with an easy resolution once everyone declares their feelings out loud. Too Scott to Hold is the final book of the series, and we get the conclusion of the great baby race for the lairdship in this book, with so many of the wives soon to give birth. Davina is back at the castle to assist her sister Catelyn, along with Graham, the man that her father had disapproved of previously. Graham turns out to be the 7th son of the laird and is also a doctor, so having him around for all of his sisters-in-law proves to be very useful. We get to see Davina and Graham reunited after a 6-month-long separation where their letters were intercepted, and they quickly reconnect and try to convince her grandfather to support their marriage. It was fun to catch up with all of the previous couples of the series, with the wives in varying stages of pregnancy. And we do ultimately find out which couple bears a son first and will claim the inheritance to the lairdship. Now, Caroline Lee explicitly states in all of her descriptions and author's notes that historical accuracy is not a major player in her historical romance books. We get lots of humor and puns and anachronisms and the "that's what she said" jokes in all of the most entertaining ways. This series is tied together with the very strong relationship between the set of siblings who goof off and joke with each other and very clearly love each other. And the relationship they have with their father is also really fun to read about. The series makes the most sense to read in order, but you kind of can't go wrong by just picking your favorite trope. Expect lots of laughs and steam while reading the series. Thank you so much for watching this video. Links to all of these books are in the description box. Like and subscribe to get updates, and you can follow me on Instagram at randomolive.